Hi guys, you know me. It always leads to something more, and I always have to do a couple of spin-offs. It's like talking to a friend, you have a cup of coffee or something, and you start talking, and then you think of things because you're bouncing ideas off the other person. We all need validation, and this coercive control is so isolating. But what I want to tell you, what I want to talk about too, and this will bring up discussion in the comments, you can share, and I would like to get more of that. And in the beginning, I couldn't because it was just constant harassment from my ex-husband's friends. But anyway, I want to touch base on the fact, and you can leave your comments about this whole thing. If you tell a man that you're feeling uncomfortable, it seems to me if he's a good man, but nowadays that's a whole other ball field, because of course if you're a feminist, we don't have to even respect your boundaries because you don't deserve any. If you're a good man and I tell you I'm uncomfortable, I need to get by, or please back up, or please move away, aren't you going to do that? You're going to naturally do that because you want the woman to feel you want the woman to feel uncomfortable. You want her to feel comfortable. We got into this whole gray area now that we have to figure out all this other stuff to just say, look, back up, please. I need to get through. I'd like to do this or that. Now, a good person, and I'm not going to single out men because I've had this from women too. I've had women very violently aggressive at work. And I can go into stories like that. It's run the gamut. If you're close to my age and you've worked in the Capital District the last 20 years, you have certainly probably dealt with sexual harassment, very violent, extreme behaviors at work. Some of us have had to deal with, and we didn't have words for it. We couldn't talk about it. It wasn't something, I was told at one place, and I'll bring them up again. I talked about them last week. Well, partners can do whatever. You never say no to a partner. And I said, well, if the partner puts his hands on me, I'm calling the police. Okay. How do the kids do it? I'm calling, the young people, I'm calling the police. Okay. We're just not going to do that. Okay. He's not going to put his hands on me, yada, yada, yada. So, if you say to someone, can you please back up? If the person is a decent person, they're going to back up. They're going to walk away. They're going to want you to feel comfortable. But that's not the case. And for me, as an older adult now, I realize I was groped one time at the Healthcare Association. Yeah, this guy, we go out for a fire drill, he grabs my breast. I'm like, it's like, and he made it so like, he just kind of moved over. We're standing by it gets close, and then and I'm like, oh my, and we don't have names for these kinds of things years ago. So, we can share our stuff and start talking about this, and we can start, arming ourselves and using techniques to fend off these people that overstep their boundaries. Be safe, guys.